This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, let's talk about the NBA playoffs. Let's delve right into it. I got the Golden State Warriors winning Game 2. I'm going to say that again. I got the Golden State Warriors winning Game 2. I think they're going to take care of business in Golden State. You know what I'm saying? There's just no two ways around that. That's what's going to happen. They're going to take care of business. It is what it is. I just feel like it's going to be a 6-game series. Portland Trailblazers are going to push them. But here's my tell of the tape on the situation. I feel that it's a series that's going to go 6 games. I believe that the Portland Trailblazers are either going to take care of 2 games at home, or at best, they're possibly going to get maybe they might possibly get 1 game at Golden State. But I think it's going to be 2 games at home. Because this Golden State Warriors team, they're on a 3-peat mission. And what folks need to understand is this 3-peat team, from what I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying, in terms of basketball, they are a team that's just kind of tired of the, you know what I'm saying, NBA playoffs going into the NBA Finals grind. We've seen this before with teams that go on this 3-peat run. You know what I'm saying? And with that, that means there's going to be a lot of times where they're going to take the foot off the gas, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have as much attention to detail because of the fact that it's an arduous journey for them. And then on top of that, they don't have Kevin Durant. So there are going to be games that Portland Trailblazers, you know what I'm saying, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are going to have something to say for them. You know what I'm saying? When they go out, they're going out to make it a series. This is going to be a 6-game series, folks. It's not going to be 5. It's not going to be a sweep. It's not going to be a quick dispatchment. We're talking 6 games. Portland's going to push them because the Golden State Warriors are vulnerable. They don't have their best player in Kevin Durant. And this rhetoric about Stephen Curry is the best player right now, please. Based on what he did in Game 5 against the Warriors, and Game 6 against the Warriors, and Game 1 in this series, you have a lot more to do to really change that misnomer around. And you have years of NBA Finals MVPs to put in for us to sit there and change that and turn that around. When Stephen Curry was the leader of the ship, he didn't win shit. So how are we going to sit here and justify that he's the best player on the team? I don't want to hear that. Higgity hush with that nonsense. Now let's talk about Toronto and Milwaukee. The first game is a coin toss. I believe this first game, as I talked about it in the Sports Rant live talk stream, it could go either way, to be honest with you. Anybody could take Game 1. But I'm going to lean towards Toronto Raptors. I think they're going to be fresher. You know what I'm saying? They're more battle-tested. The Milwaukee Bucks have been sitting on the sidelines a little longer. And we've seen this before in basketball where if a team is sitting too long, they get a shell shock in the first game. And that's why I think Toronto's going to win, because they just went off a battle-tested series where Kawhi Leonard hit that game-winning shot, and their adrenaline is just going to be fresher for Game 1. Whereas the Milwaukee Bucks dispatched the Boston Celtics in lightweight fashion. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even work. They just beat their ass in 5. So I'm sorry. I think they're going to get shell-shocked, and the Toronto Raptors are going to have the fresher legs for Game 1, and they're going to take Game 1. But I got that as a 7-game series. There's going to be a lot of back and forth because there's going to be series where Kawhi Leonard's not going to play his best because, let's be honest, the Milwaukee Bucks have some defenders. They got some tall, lengthy defenders in Greek Freak, Chris Middleton. These guys can defend. They're going to make, you know what I'm saying, Kawhi Leonard have to pick up his dribble and play. You know what I'm saying? They're going to give him problems because of the height factor. But I feel that there are going to be games where Kawhi Leonard, as the second best clutch player and the second best player in the playoffs, he's going to show up and show out. When it's all said and done, experience bodes in his favor. So I'm leaning towards Kawhi Leonard to deliver the goods. And I'm leaning towards Toronto Raptors getting this thing in 7. That's going to be my pick. So my NBA Finals prediction is going to be Golden State Warriors beating the Portland Trailblazers in 6. And the Toronto Raptors getting out of that series versus the Milwaukee Bucks in 7. That's who I got as my NBA Finals prediction. But tonight, I'm picking Toronto to win. I say Kawhi Leonard going to drop anywhere between 40 to 50 points. So, common denominator, I say 44 to 45. Probably leaning towards 45. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to probably average anywhere between 38 to about 42 points. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a tick for tack. It's going to be a defensively minded game. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of defensive activity back and forth. It's going to be a low scoring game. I got it about 92-89, something like that. It's not going to be high scoring because both teams are going to come to play defensively. That's my tell of the tape on the game for tonight between Toronto and Milwaukee Bucks. So we'll see come tomorrow how this matchup turns out. But that's my prediction for the NBA playoffs. So this is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.